breaking down barriers to enable more people from diverse backgrounds to come to the Yorkshire Dales. Access, enabling people from all walks of life to access the countryside and take part in fun, thought-provoking activities which suit their individual needs. Learning, helping people to learn new skills and interests and to find out about the area. Environment, raising awareness about nature and how to protect it and the environment in general. Sustainability, training others to develop skills to bring others to the Dales independently.
I'm crazy, I'm more than you made me. Wild horses can keep me from partially pretending. We'll jaunt soon, but till then we'll drink till the morning.
What do you think is important about getting people out into the countryside?
It's a knowledge and understanding of the nature and of the countryside. It's a very good experience as well.
Do you think many people from your community have been to the Dales before?
Not many. I think even though there's a lot of good people like Sid and yourself trying to introduce the countryside and the Dales, there's a getting involved.
And how do you think we can get more people to come out to the countryside?
It's a message through the community centres and the development workers and the people like us. We are here today. We pass on the message to our friends and families. Visit the beautiful countryside.
The main thing is actually getting these guys out away from the stress of city life, getting them out into the open air, getting them mixing between the interfaith groups, so it's actually getting the Muslim community, the Sikh community to come out, reminiscing what they left behind in India, Pakistan, Kashmir, and it's good for the health as well, actually getting them walking as well. It's actually encouraging walking, encouraging them to coming out and seeing different side of Britain.
How old is the oldest person in your group?
He's just slightly shy of 90 years old, and he's probably one of the healthiest.
So the countryside is for everybody?
Definitely for everybody, and it should be as well, and hopefully stays this way as well.
At the bar.
Oh, Basil was the last, never missed a night out, never missed a beat, couldn't stop her dancing, crazy grinning, she's spinning, and Basil was a bit pissed, and a cheeky kiss made the men wish that they were dancing.
We bring refugee groups normally through the Gateway Protection Programme, so refugees who bypass the normal asylum system and have been given refugee status as soon as they arrive here. To begin with, we brought Burmese refugees, but now today we've brought Somali and Iraqi and Bhutanese.
Am I right in thinking the Burmese refugees were actually the Rohingyas?
The Rohingyas, yeah, who
were persecuted?
Yeah, they'd been in Burma and fled Burma in the early 90s and fled to Bangladesh, a neighbouring country. And they were there for 20 years, so many of the young children and the teenagers and the young adults knew nothing but refugee camp life.
So you mean that some of these people had spent 20 years in tents?
In their entire lives.
So what was it like when they came to Bradford?
It was a complete culture shock for them. Basic things such as turning on taps, flushing toilets, showing how a house worked, were things that we started to do at the very beginning. But then we also realised that it's really nice to do things that are a bit out of the normal kind of sphere of our domain. So we took children to Ilkley, and then from then on in we found out about this project and started doing things like this with them just to widen their cultural experiences of Bradford. they've loved it. They didn't know this kind of thing existed so close by. They are so focused on English lessons and attending job centres or keeping the house or getting the children to school. All they see is Bradford. So for them, it's really nice to come here and have a chance just to walk off, run off ahead, climb trees, walk through waterfalls. It's a new area and it just makes me feel good and it makes me smile. And also, like on today, we've seen 2 of our clients make a friendship that wasn't there before. So now the Somalians are mixing with the Bhutanese, and it's just nice. It reminds us why we do our job, and it's also good for them in terms of their health and their attitude and knowing what's around them, appreciating the beauty of what's so near.
Oh, Basil was the last, never missed a night out, never missed a beat, couldn't stop her dancing, crazy grinning, she's spinning.
Okay, talents, what have you done today?
A lot of walking, which is good for my health.
Good.
I love the breathe, it's fresh air, lots of fresh air. I love the scenery as well, a beautiful scenery. I think it's the best ever. Best ever. I enjoy the scenery. It was good to be with friends as well. Meet new people, build friends. It's just a different environment. You know, it's really, I felt it was really good for my health really, because you exercise, it's good for your mental health, you relax, you socialize, you eat, nice scenery. It's been a perfect day, really perfect. Yeah, and we're really thankful for that. It's been really good.
Visiting the spectacular Yorkshire Dales is an amazing experience, even when it rains. For many of us, we find the scenery breathtaking and the physical activity invigorating. It's a time to get away from it all and a time to think. But for many people from the urban areas, getting out into the countryside is not so easy. This is particularly so for some people from West Yorkshire and North Lancashire that are from ethnic minority groups, are disabled or disadvantaged in any way. It has long been recognised that visiting the countryside is good for health and well-being, and for this purpose, People and the Dales was set up. The project was funded by Natural England as part of its Access to Nature programme through the Big Lotteries Changing Spaces programme. It began in 2009 and since then has enabled over 4,000 individuals to get into the Yorkshire Dales. The project is run by staff at the Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust and is supported by the Yorkshire Dales National Park Authority, Field Studies Council, Natural England and Bradford Museums.
Faith and in your silence there is something that you want to say, but each time in your way there's a special kind of violence and it's changed the way you play the game.
The main aim of People and the Dales is to overcome the barriers which stop people coming out into the countryside. So day visits are organised which are tailored to the needs of the group visiting. Over 90 different community groups have taken part in fun and thought-provoking activities. This might involve a short stroll to the foot of Malham Cove, a longer walk up one of the famous 3 peaks, or a visit to Ingleborough Show Caves. Some groups learn to make and fly a kite, others help a local farmer during lambing or plant their very own tree.
Silence, there is something that you want to say, but each time in your way there's a special kind of violence and it's changed the way you play the game, but this time you're the same. Oh, she's been your mother, oh, she's been your mother, oh, she's been your mother.
It is hoped that these visits will inspire people to visit the Dales under their own steam and enable everyone to soak up that something special.